You have been living in Dubai for 26 years. Why Dubai?
It's with ambition, you need to have a sacrificial behavior, hard work, but definitely it pays off in Dubai. Dubai recognizes your hard work.
Working in corporate, what was the most important lesson that you learned at that time?
It's pure dedication and hard work. I had an urge to become an entrepreneur.
Working independently for yourself, it's a risk. It's a great risk.
So we were privileged to work in most of the iconic projects in Dubai.
This is something very remarkable here in the market because not many constructors can say that they rely on themselves almost on everything, right?
It's always we. I is very insignificant.
You launched a new company. It's a property company, Saion, right? You did it in 2025. Why now?
The challenge what they are facing in Dubai right now is not the money, not the cash. It is the quality of contractors.
One of the most remarkable projects under the Saion brand was built in Al Furjan. Hi Praveen, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you so much for coming today. It's a great honor for me because to have the opportunity to meet entrepreneurs, engineers, investors, and just visionaries like you, it's always a great pleasure. Before we start, I just wanted to ask one question. You have been living in Dubai for 26 years. Why Dubai?
I came to Dubai just for 3 years, keeping in mind.
3 years?
For 3 years. I thought I was an engineer. So then Dubai was just in a path of growing. So we thought this was the best place for a civil engineer's dream to make it true. So we thought of just coming for 3 years, earning some quick bucks, going back and settling back in home. But as you know, Dubai is Dubai. It makes you a home. So today, Dubai is my home.
Have you ever thought of leaving from Dubai?
I cannot even imagine of living Dubai because all my kids are born here. They are Dubaites and it is our home now.
This is amazing. This is what makes this place special, that it attracts the best of the best people, right? Because
Absolutely.
Dubai is a very special place. Here, only the ambition ones can stay, right? Like we always say that anybody can come to Dubai.
Yes, you're right. It's with ambition, you need to have a sacrificial behavior, hard work, but definitely it pays off in Dubai. Dubai recognizes your hard work.
Yeah, this is the perfect formula.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Can you say a few words? What are you doing today and who are you today?
See, I am an entrepreneur, started from scratch. So over the years of 15 years, we have developed strength to strength. Year on year, we have been developing with the ecosystem which is provided by the local governance. So today I'm sitting as a developer. I started as a civil engineer working for a construction company. From there, year on year, I had a growth in where I was working, and when I quit and started my own journey as an entrepreneur also. So today I'm proud to say that yes, I'm sitting as an entrepreneur, which is known as a developer in the market and a trusted developer in the market.
That's an amazing journey from a civil engineer to a developer. What would you say to yourself 26 years ago? Have you ever thought that you're going to become a developer in Dubai?
I would not say that I was thought about becoming a developer, but definitely as an entrepreneur for sure.
It always wasn't you.
Yeah.
Is it somebody from your family who gave you these insights, the thoughts of becoming an entrepreneur?
Not really, because my family comes from a doctor's family. My grandfather was a doctor for the military. Then my dad is also a doctor. So yes, from my maternal side, yes, my grandfather was an entrepreneur back in those days. But always I had an urge to become an entrepreneur.
Being a civil engineer, you participated in many Dubai, the most iconic projects. Can you say a few words?
Of course, fortunate. See, I started my journey from a local company called Busset. After 2 years, then I moved on to an international company called Langerook, which is one of the top 10 construction companies in the world. So we were privileged to work in most of the iconic projects in Dubai. So being in an mid-managerial manager role in this company, it gave me enough insight of the construction, commercial part of it, technical part of it. So I was almost in most of the iconic projects of Dubai, I was a part of it.
What was your favorite? Which one?
You could not say which is favorite. We did several projects. Everyone had its own distinct features because Dubai, see, if you look at Dubai today, Everything what Dubai is built is the best, right? So I cannot specify which was the best. So every see Dubai itself comes with iconic projects. So everything is an icon. So wherever I have worked, almost very good projects we worked with, and especially we have seen it developing from the ground. So I'm very proud and fortunate to say that I was involved in those projects.
Working in corporate, what was the most important lesson that you learned at that time?
It's pure dedication and hard work. Just give you 100%. Definitely you will reap your rewards later.
But it was one part of your life.
Yeah.
At what point did you understand that working for someone's vision is not enough?
Okay, it's not at a point. I had always an urge, but to be an entrepreneur and stand on your own, you need several things. You need a financial stability, you need a techno commercial knowledge, which you'll only learn from working for someone. Once you work for a certain period to someone, then when you feel yourself comfortable, yes, you are ready, then that's the point where you have to launch yourself.
But what was at the stake at that time? Because working for someone, working in a company is one story, but working independently for yourself, it's a risk. It's a great risk.
Of course, yes. See, I'll tell you, yes, of course, it's a risk, but rewards doesn't come without risk. That's number one. Then also, thing which pushed me into that is my wife, who has been a part of my throughout my journey. She is a chemical engineer. She used to work for an oil and gas company, so she had a stable job. So we had a financial security from that end. That's where I thought, yes, now I have the complete package to launch. I have financial stability from her end, and I have all other know-hows. That's where I thought, yes, I need to launch myself into an entrepreneurial world.
It was 2011, right? When you
Yes.
joined the TAK group?
Yes, exactly.
At what, at that point, it was only 3 people. Now it's how many?
No, see, actually, it was just a license of a construction company, which was opened. My very dear friend, he's still my partner, local partner. So, as a local, he had opened a license and just put a license in his name, which nothing was being done. So, I had always an urge to become an entrepreneur. So, previously, we had a few discussions because we used to be colleagues before
Hmm.
to start somewhere. Then one day he walks in and says, Praveen, I have a license in my hand. I don't know what to do. I have a construction license. Then I said, perfect. So this is my thing, and I have a perfect thing. Your launching pad is already ready. Said, let's start. That's how we began our first journey. I quit from Langerook, started our first contracting business in Dubai. From there, we have never looked back. We have grown strength to strength. That's where we are here today.
And now you have more than 200 engineers and more than 1,000 skilled workers.
Yes, we do have it.
Wow, that's amazing scale. Perfect. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was your role at that time when you joined the project?
In tech, there was no specific role. I was doing everything.
Like an
Everything.
entrepreneur, right?
Yes, everything means everything. Even when we start the first project, we need to hire more people. So I was the one. You mean to say everything, right? From the HR role for recruitment, from the admin role, from the financial role, everything. So I was the only guy. And then probably 2 months down the line, we started hiring engineers as we got projects. To the extent we even went to the airport to pick up our operatives in my own car.
Oh my God.
That's how we started.
What was the most difficult part at that point?
Nothing was felt difficult. It was challenging it, and I was enjoying every part of it. That if you today you ask me, everything was difficult. But that point of a time, it was nothing was difficult. It was a part of journey.
You were enjoying the
I was
process.
enjoying every bit of it.
So, what are the milestones that TAG Group achieved?
See, when we started a construction as tech construction, we concentrated on the construction part of it. As the journey, we understood what are the real difficulties in the market because a construction depends on a lot of subcontracting activities. Majority challenge you come from an MEP company, which is electromechanical company, so which you are depending on others. So after going through a process, we understood no, this is difficult. It is hindering our success. So I bought over an MEP company, which is an in-house company now, and we start developing that. So it gave us from construction to MEP. It gives you a boost from 50 to 70% of in-house construction. So this gave us a big boost to be a reckoned construction company in Dubai. Further going again, we thought, which is the next challenge we have? The next big challenge is aluminum and facade. Again, it's a subcontracting job, which is a major challenge for a contracting company. So I started my own company called Techcraft Metals Aluminum. So now, all in all, at least 80 to 90% of construction we have in house. We have vertically integrated all this. That's how, when you say tech, people trust you because we are backed with all this in house skills and abilities.
This is something very remarkable here in the market because not many constructors can say that they rely on themselves almost on everything, right? And this is something special and something to be proud of.
Absolutely. It didn't come out of my passion, it came out of my pressure to deliver something best. So that's how we integrated all these companies.
You are constructing for 20 years. Did Dubai change over this period?
Big time. Dubai never stops changing. It keeps changing every day. So you need to get adapted to that. And it's a progressive change.
One of your core beliefs is we and not I. How do you understand this?
It's always we. I is very insignificant. Even it doesn't stand its own. You need to be we. This, see, in the tech group of companies, we have a culture, it's a family culture. Every employee who proves himself becomes an integral part of the family, shares the pain and gain of the company. He feels him responsible. That's how we mandate the responsibility. And everybody who can stand up to that are there with us and they will be with us throughout. So I always believe in we.
Is it difficult to become part of that family?
It's not very difficult. As I told you, see, what makes you successful in UAE is your honesty, hard work, and talent. All the three mix, if you use it right, you are always welcome to the family.
Are there any things that you can't stand in the company?
Yes, there are few things total no in the company. One is dishonesty and laziness. So many people you have seen, they're very talented, but their laziness takes over it. So that's one no to the company. And being dishonest, no, I always say, you work, you make mistake. I don't mind. Because when you start walking, you'll fall. It's perfectly fine. But don't sit and say that if I walk, I'll fall. You are not welcome. That is one no for me. I had no problem people doing mistakes, but don't repeat it again. That's only my word, which I say to every of my employee. You do mistakes, no problem, but come out and say what is the mistake, so we all can join and fix it.
It's important to learn on your mistakes, right?
Yeah, don't repeat it. That's one which we cannot stand.
Sure. After 15 years, it's a property company, Saion, right? You did it in 2025. Why now?
See, I've been working as a contractor for several developers, reputed developers, and we have acquired all the knowledge, what is required, a perfect recipe. Then we came to know, so if you know well about Dubai real estate market, there are a lot of developers moving into Dubai. They come with loads of cash, which is required for a developer. But the challenge what they are facing in Dubai right now is not the money, not the cash. It is the quality of contractors. There is acute shortage of quality contractors. So that's how developers are struggling to put their firm's foot on the ground. So this opportunity I encashed because I come from the other side. I have a strong contracting background. So this is what we thought is the perfect launch pad for us for our developing side. Because every developer I speak, their pain point is a contractor. So I don't have that. I have the advantage of it. So I am the strongest contractor with all the other peripherals attached to this. So it it cannot make anybody better than me to be into this field.
Because you know exactly what you're selling, right?
Yes. No, what I'm building, what quality I'm delivering, what timeline I can complete in, this all in our control. So I'm not depending on anybody.
One of the first projects under the Saion brand was Repose Residence, and it was built and it is being built currently in Al Furjan. Why exactly this location?
See, for any real estate, the key is the location. See, Al Furjan by the name itself in Arabic is the family. So it's a perfect place for a family living. And also now they're encouraging only the families to be there, a part of Al Furjan. a lot of schools around, a lot of shopping malls around. So we as a developer, we see, right, what is the strategic point for a family to live. So we want families to live there. So this is where we found out amongst, we were scouting of a lot of places, but we said we'll start with Al Furjan. So today being Al Furjan is an location where it's the connectivity comes first. We are 5 minutes away from Sheikh Zayed Road and 5 minutes away from Mohammed bin Zayed Road. And we are, this Al Furjan as a community is located centrally between Maktoum Airport and the Dubai International Airport. And also, if you look at this, it is in between two railway lines. One is a Dubai Metro, which is a local commitment, and Etihad Railways. As a community, it's a well-developed community. It has all the amenities required for a family to stay in there. You name the schools, you have schools. You have the shopping complexes, you have the parks, you have everything what is required for a perfect family to stay. So again, coming back to our analysis of development, we thought this location would suit us the best. So thus we started launched from Al Furjan.
Do you think it's a smart investment to invest in Al Furjan, or it's a good place just for living?
It's, see, when I say that it's definitely a smart investment, you need to see the longevity of your rental income also. See, these properties will have always the rental demand, because where people would try to live, there the rental will always stay. It's always a smart investment where the property will be now in later in future, where the properties are in demand. So that's the only thing. A seasonal tourist, it's a resident population would like to live. So there always I would say where the resident population would like to stay, that would be always a smart investment.
But every couple years, people in the market mention the Dubai bubble. What do you think about it?
See, you should not use the word bubble. It's not a bubble. See, bubble is the one which is totally uncertain. It used to be in 2008, but no longer. The governance has fixed all these problems what was in the real estate market. And to be honest, they are the quickest in the world who can identify the problems and find a solution for this. So today, it's not a bubble anymore. See, the ups and downs are regular in any real estate market. In any mature real estate market, the ups and downs are there. So Dubai is going through one of them now. I would never say it's a bubble. So it's sitting on a very strong footing. It's not about, see, now you cannot say Dubai is a real estate hub or UAE is a real estate hub. UAE is diversified it into several other. It's an AI hub, it is an financial hub, it is a health hub, it is an educational hub. So all in all, it is a perfect country and a city. So it's not a bubble. So this will happen. This ups and downs in real estate market is bound to happen, not because maybe of your problem, because of any situation around you. It lot of factors influence it. But when you know that you are in a place, right, you can brace these things. So I would never call it as a bubble. I would not agree to call it as a bubble. Dubai's real estate market is no more a bubble.
What trends do you currently see in Dubai real estate market? What's going to happen in 2027, 2028?
See, the pre-war scenario is different. It was always on the rise. Now it will soften a bit because a few people have moved out. So it will not take much time for Dubai to bring them back. So definitely, yes, this September when the school year starts, you may see some softening in the rental market. But as it progresses, see, you have seen several ups and downs in the market. You tell me in the world, which country or which city in the world was so quick to bounce back other than Dubai? We see a dip within a flash of a second, you see a raise. So Dubai is known to that, how to bring the population back. And definitely, I know the leadership, their vision. If we talk of tomorrow, they would have thought of 10 years ahead. So we all trust it. And yes, there will be some softening now, but it'll firm up. It doesn't take much time.
Your tagline is engineered excellence. What does it mean for you?
Okay. Engineered excellence. See, engineering is a very vast thing. So when we want to excel in that, from a generic engineering to an excellence of engineering. So what we deliver in Scion is exactly the thing. See, you are delivering a project. So when you be an investor or you live in there, you need to feel you are different, owning a different piece of asset, which doesn't hurt you every time and then. So we look into that small aspects which doesn't harm you or hurt you during your stay or during the term you own this property. So we give prominence to every small aspect of living. This we are not going beyond the engineering. Within the engineering, we are trying to excel. There, everything will have an upper limit and a lower limit. So we are trying to balance between that and get you a risk-free investment.
That group has already delivered more than 60 different projects. And your company, Saion, has the advantage of having this powerful opportunity to sell the projects to the clients. Don't you think that it's an advantage that you have over the market?
Of course, yes. And it's definitely an advantage.
How many construction companies can say that they have the opportunity to sell directly to the clients?
I cannot precisely say how many companies. Definitely, if a company is built with integrity, definitely they would have this opportunity, which I can definitely say for me, yes, it is there.
And if you were a client, would you trust just a real estate company, or would you choose a company that also has the constructing company behind it?
See, it's a very difficult question because me being in the industry, yes, I can say yes, I would trust. For an outsider, I don't know in what perspective they take it. But definitely when they come to us, we will tell them what are the advantages of being with us and what is the advantage of being linked to a construction, backed by a construction company, especially in today's tough construction market.
Tell us more about this project because it's very special. You decided to add many amenities mid project already, and you added a garden, a yoga studio, something else. Why is it so? Why you decided to make extra?
See, it's not an, yes, of course, we added midway, but the thing is, see, I'll tell you the key features of this project. The Repose residence in Al Furjan, our property, that will be the tallest tower in whole of Al Furjan. It will be a landmark for sure. Why? Our floor heights are 4 meters, which is never heard in a real estate market.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, and we have all the 360 degrees of light coming into the building. This again, we wanted to use the natural light as much as possible, which is a flow of energy, basically. So these have very unique features than any other regular development across that area. Then coming back to the amenities, see, we have 78 units, and we wanted to have the amenities packed as much as possible, which is practically usable. And as we started developing the project midway, we found there are areas where we could pack in more and more amenities, like what we recently introduced. See, initially we had a pool which was around 13, 14 meters. Then we thought, no, it's not good enough for a lap. So when you provide a pool, it should be good enough to have a lap length. So that's why we increased the length of the pool. Then coming to, we wanted some active sports to be in your building. So we bought a pickleball. It's active as well as interactive. So you start mixing with your own people in the building, your neighbors. So you come to know each other. Where is an interactive sport? Then we thought of a cricket simulator, which is, we wanted a lot of young kids who want to pursue cricket as a career. So their beginning can happen here. Then they can go into the academies and further. Then we came back to the walking track. This walking track is not for any youngsters. It's only for the elderly population in the building who cannot walk in the treadmill or go in the street for walking. So we created those things. We kept every age group we took every age group into consideration, and we wanted everybody to have their own piece of amenity in the building.
So it's all about quality of life that you have.
Absolutely. It's a quality of life. At the end of the day, you come home working, you need to have these things in your home.
Which activities are your favorites?
I work out a lot. So my gym is my favorite place. So in this, what we have created is two things. We have an indoor gym for sure. Then if you look at the weather pattern, what is happening in this side, you have 8 months of perfect weather. And only 3 to 4 months we have a harsh summer. So this 8 months we wanted people to take advantage. So we have put an equipped outdoor gym also. So 8 months of good weather in Dubai, they can enjoy outdoor. So we are an indoor gym as well as an outdoor gym. This also would be my favorite place.
To enjoy the fresh
Yeah,
air.
fresh air.
Amazing, amazing. You often speak about um, high performing assets. So, is it your vision to create the perfect life, the perfect building, that to make an asset high performing, it should have a specific level of standard of the comfort life?
Of course, yes. See, if when you call it as a high performance assets, definitely you need to have that standard of living in there. So what we are using here is including the finishes. Every finish is chosen. We are using every product here is an European product, right from your kitchens, your wardrobes, your doors, all are coming sourced out of Italy. Our sanitary wares are out of Europe. So every part of the finishes is been sourced out from Europe. So why Europe is nothing because the durability. You can trust the durability of the products. That's how we always say this is an high performing asset. So when market is good, everything can be sold. Especially when market becomes tough, only the good has a demand. So this is what we wanted to be distinctive from other properties. When 10 properties are available and the market is tough, people will go for the one which is best. So this is the best.
This is the best. Perfect, perfect. I have a tricky question for you. You say that you have the critical transparency and you honor commitment, but you work in construction, and construction may face delays. How you gonna approach this, or what is your way to tackle this problem?
Because we being in contracting from 15 years, we have gone through it several times. We know what are the critical points. So we keep ourselves ready for those things to the extent where we can deliver it unhindered. So because we have gone through these things several times, so we can envisage what could be our hold points. So that's how we brace for those things. We can mitigate lot of things by our previous experience. This is where I can be very confident. This, in spite of all the disturbances, we are still on track, and we will be on track.
There is a misconception in the market, in the client's mind, that you can trust with no delays only on big constructors such as Amar, Damak. Do you think they are not right?
No, see, it's a market perception. Probably they go with the data which they have delivered before. So because they also face these things, but they also try to deliver because of the strength what they have on the group strength. So we don't have that big strength in the real estate, but we have a strength of contracting. So we can mitigate this. So we can be better than everybody.
So you have been building companies, you have been building buildings, and now you need to build your personal brand, which is the most difficult.
I started building buildings first from a small company, then gradually going building buildings with the trust and the quality. We could build the companies. This journey of course, was difficult. A lot of sacrifices had to do, and from building buildings to building companies was a transition. Yes, it had its own challenges. It was a difficult path though, and we navigated. After building two companies, the third automatically we could integrate. So it became a journey. So this was the most difficult part. Now coming to building a brand, it was not that difficult because already I had built the companies, and I was myself. If I were not visible, but always as a brand, I was there behind. Bringing me from back of the screen to the front of the screen was not that difficult. So people today trust me and the companies what I have built. So the last part, building a brand, personal brand, was the most easiest thing because of the journey what we had for the 15 years, the hard work which has gone for the 15 years. So I'm enjoying building a personal brand now, which has come easier than building the companies, because this personal brand has come with all the hard work and sacrifice of building the company.
It is easy to build a personal brand when you are doing your job well.
See, this personal brand was always getting built on the hindsight of it, which didn't come to the forefront. So now what I had to do is just come for the forefront. That's what I'm doing now.
What piece of advice could you give to the young entrepreneurs who are watching this podcast?
See, today is so different world. The entrepreneurs have a different mindset, different ideology, and their mind thinking is totally different than what we have come through. So it would be very difficult or wrong for me. See, I would definitely tell from my experience. For the current generation, it may be totally irrelevant. If you look at the current entrepreneurs, they don't, I never seen so many people slogging like us. Who are successful, they didn't take 15 years in the current generation. If you go to a back generation like us, we all have come years and years to reach this stage. The young entrepreneurs are overnight, they're becoming entrepreneurs. So a piece of advice from me is only be dedicated, hardworking, and your skill sets are different from mine. So I cannot advise you on that. But hard work, sacrifice always is an ingredient, a crucial ingredient. Without that, things will not happen around you. You cannot sit and think, yes, things will happen automatically. Will never happen. Even maybe 1,000 years before, or in our generation, or 1,000 years in future. Unless your hard work, your dedication, your 100%, you put in that, things will not happen. It may happen in a different way in this generation, but these three ingredients will never change. So you have to be committed. This is a piece of advice.
You have an amazing family. You have two beautiful sons. Do you want them to follow your journey?
I would love if they'd follow my journey, but as I always tell my wife, we will give them proper etiquette education, right? And they've grown with us. If they're always welcome to the business, and only thing if they make selves capable for that. Nothing would be offered on a platter to them. They need to acquire the necessary qualification and all the strength to come there.
And is there any special lesson you want them to learn from their father's journey?
They should always learn because they were always with me. So something, see, you cannot demonstrate. It's your life which takes them to teach them. See, life is a lesson. When your kids have grown with you, seeing you, I think they should if they should follow some good things from them. That's the only advice we can say. Definitely from our side, we would always, every parent would like to give them the best. Probably we all think that we give them the best. The only piece of advice, even I always tell my kids also, don't run away from your hard work. See, nothing comes free. There is no free meal in the world. You have to earn your meal. So that is always, I always tell my kids. So learn to work hard, then the benefits automatically will follow.
And is there any lesson that you wish you learned earlier?
I would not regret whatever I gone through. There are certain small things tweaking which requires, even now. We attempt something, then we find this as a pros and cons, we adjust to that. But there is no major thing which I can say that I can redo. Whatever I had done, yes, it's been a trial and error, but I was quick to fix it. And I was quick to admit my mistakes. I always, yes, definitely, as I told you, you walk, you fall. But I didn't hesitate or shy away from admitting my mistakes. I said, it's a mistake, it's a mistake. But I will be careful. I'll be cautious. I will set the things right. This was always my attitude. And I never feared for anything. I went on walking. And I will keep walking.
Thank you so much for this podcast. It's such a motivational story to see a self-made man who built the companies, built the buildings, and now is building the new life of so many people here in Dubai. It's a very, very great mission. And I strongly believe that your companies will achieve everything here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.